In a quaint little town nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, there lived a chicken named Charlie. Charlie wasn't remarkable in any way. He wasn't particularly tall or short, clever or foolish, brave or timid. He was just Charlie, a completely average chicken, living in his cozy little coop. One sunny morning, as Charlie sipped his favorite coffee with cream and nibbled on buttered toast, he scrolled through the latest news on his tablet. Suddenly, a headline jumped out at him like a fox in a henhouse. "The sky is falling." Charlie's feathers stood on end. "The sky is falling? Oh, no, no, no!" he squawked, dropping his toast straight into his coffee with a loud plop. Panic surged through him as he leapt from his chair. "I have to warn everyone!" First, Charlie forwarded the story to 1,000 of his closest contacts. Then, without so much as a second thought, he dashed out the door, his wings flapping wildly. As Charlie sprinted down the road, he bumped into Hattie the Hen, who was carrying a shopping bag from the local market. "Good morning, Charlie," Hattie clucked cheerfully. "Why are you in such a rush, and why do you look like you've seen a hawk?" "Hattie, the sky is falling," Charlie gasped. Hattie paused, her beak dropping open. "Falling? How do you know?" "I saw it on the internet," Charlie exclaimed, his eyes wide with fear. "Well, if it's on the internet, it must be true," Hattie clucked, her feathers ruffling with anxiety. "We must warn everyone else." And so, the two chickens bolted down the road together, feathers flying. Soon, they reached the pond where Donny the Duck was floating lazily, enjoying his morning bath. "Hey there, you two," Donny quacked, tilting his head. "What's got you all in a flap?" "The sky is falling," Charlie and Hattie shouted in unison. "Really?" Donny asked, blinking. "How do you know?" "I read it on the internet," Charlie declared, holding up his wing as if to swear by the source. "Oh no, not the sky," Donny wailed. "This is terrible news. Let's go." The trio set off toward the farm, squawking, clucking, and quacking as they ran. At the farm, they encountered Gerry the Goose, who was reciting poetry to Penny the Pigeon. "Good heavens!" Gerry honked, startled by their frantic arrival. "What's the matter?" "The sky is falling," the group shouted. Gerry blinked. "How do you know?" "It's all over the internet," Charlie exclaimed. "Well, in that case, it must be true," Gerry declared, his dramatic nature taking over. "No time for poetry now. Let's flee." Penny, equally alarmed, fluttered her wings. "Lead the way," she cooed. The growing flock raced toward the town, their alarmed cries echoing through the streets. On the main square, they came across Finn the Fox, who was sipping tea at a cafe and typing on his sleek laptop. "Hello, friends," Finn greeted them with a sly smile. "Why the commotion?" "The sky is falling," they all shouted at once. Finn raised an eyebrow. "The sky? Really? How do you know?" Charlie stepped forward, panting. "We saw it on the internet." "Ah," Finn said, stroking his chin thoughtfully. "Well, if it's on the internet, it must be true." He paused for dramatic effect before adding, "But don't worry, I know the perfect place to hide. Follow me." With Finn leading the way, the group trailed him out of town, through fields and forests, until they reached the base of a large hill. At the top was a dark, ominous cave. "Here we are," Finn announced. "This cave is safe. No sky can fall on us here. Everyone inside." Relieved, the animals hurried into the cave one by one. The darkness swallowed them, but Finn assured them, "You're perfectly safe now." The next morning, the cave was silent. Charlie, Hattie, Donny, Gerry, Penny, and all the others were nowhere to be found. The town searched high and low, but they had vanished. Outside the cave, under the shade of a sprawling oak tree, Finn the Fox sat contentedly. His sleek fur glistened in the sunlight, and his belly was noticeably rounder than the day before. "Silly animals," Finn chuckled to himself, patting his stomach. He opened his laptop and began typing again, a mischievous glint in his eye. What was he writing? Perhaps another alarming story to lure his next meal. And so, the tale of Charlie and his friends served as a cautionary reminder. Not everything on the internet is true, and not everyone who offers you shelter has your best interests at heart. The sky, as it turned out, wasn't falling after all. But Finn? Well, Finn was thriving.